There it is again, that moment. You've scored yourself down so far that you only have to hit the double to win the match, and suddenly everything feels completely different. Just before the throw, you start to doubt whether you will hit your target, maybe your hand starts to shake, and your pulse increases so much that you can no longer perform your trained throwing motion as usual. In the worst case scenario, this could lead to you missing the double, and your opponent snatching the win away from you. What if you were so in control of yourself that you no longer felt these symptoms? Okay, darts wouldn't be fun without any excitement, would it? But there are some very easy to implement mental tricks that can give you a huge advantage at crucial moments so that you suddenly win matches that you would otherwise probably have lost. In this video, we present 3 very easy to apply techniques that can drastically increase your chances of throwing the next match dart with nerves of steel. Trick number 1, don't miss. Does this thought sound familiar? You have scored better than your opponent and have earned the chance to throw on a double, and suddenly you start to doubt that you will hit it. Thoughts like, if I miss now, my opponent will check the leg, or the dart will probably go over anyway, are running around in your head. So how do you get rid of these negative thoughts? It's easier than you think. The key is to turn your negative thoughts into positive ones. So the next time you have the chance to check a leg, consciously allow positive thoughts to enter your head. Want an example? Let's take the 2 negative sentences from just now. Turn them into positives. They might sound like this: I'm going to hit the double 10 and take the leg, or I've checked the double 10 so many times, and that's exactly what I'm going to do again. Whenever negative thoughts arise in your game, try to identify them immediately and fight them with positive thoughts. It won't be easy at first, especially in particularly competitive matches. You may simply not think about it because of the stress, but the more often you try to implement positive thoughts into your game, the easier it will become, and you will notice that the positive thoughts will come naturally over time and replace the negative ones. But don't be scared. It's amazing how positive thoughts can affect your game. Try it out. Trick number 2, the stop sign. This trick is closely linked to trick number 1. We talked about trying to identify your negative thoughts because they are proven to prevent you from succeeding. So what do you do when a negative thought comes up again? It may sound strange, but a proven technique is to imagine a big stop sign to break the flow of negative thoughts. Make sure you try this technique next time. The important thing here is that you then apply trick number 1 and turn the negative thought into a positive one. Would you also like an example? Here we go. You have 100 points left and 3 darts in your hand. Suddenly the thought occurs to you: don't hit the one with the first dart. This would be the time to unpack your mental stop sign. Now go to the oche and mentally tell yourself positivity. For example, I'm going to throw my dart straight ahead and check the 100 points. Unfortunately, this technique will not always work. Otherwise, we would all be world champions. But we promise you that you will be successful much more often than if you let negative thoughts take over your actions. The same applies here. Give yourself time. It will be difficult to implement this at first, but over time you will get better and therefore more successful. Trick number 3, forget thrown darts. Especially if they were bad darts. As much as you want to and as annoyed as you are. You won't be able to undo your last throw or your last dart. Every thought you waste on the past will prevent you from focusing on your most important throw, which is always your next one. After the game, you can be a little annoyed, especially if the game was lost. But as long as the match dart hasn't landed in the double, concentrate exclusively on your next throw from now on. Watch it at the next tournament. The players who curse, throw their darts on the table, or shake their heads after bad throws will not be the ones who end up in the top places. So take a look at the top players and you will see that they are faster at putting bad throws behind them than other players. That brings us to the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We'd love to hear your experiences, whether you've used the tips and how they've helped you. Feel free to write in the comments if you would like to see more videos with mental tricks. If you don't want to miss any more videos on this topic, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Thanks for watching, and until the next video on the Darts Decoded channel, Watch, learn, and win.